Lavinia, what was Ty like as a child?
I'm a single parent. I had to work. This kid would pick up his 2 little sisters, make sure that they eat, make sure that their homework was done. If I had to stay late, he'd make sure they took a bath and put them to sleep. And then he changed.
Ty,
Okay, hold up. Okay, guys. First of all, immediately, what are we talking about? You're a single mom, cool. Why is it that he is put in this predicament to be bathing his younger siblings, putting them to bed, feeding them dinner, and doing all of these things as a child himself? My first initial question, where's his daddy at? Or the other kids that you have, where's they daddy at? Because one of the things that I don't like, just immediately off rip, okay? I'm seeing him crying and I'm hearing her aggression towards him like he's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know why he changed. He did all this stuff for me. I don't understand why he's not doing that for me no more. And it's like, but that's not his job. He didn't have children. You did. He's supposed to be being a kid, being a child. Yes, there's nothing wrong with assisting your parents or helping your parents, but it should not be his duty and responsibility to do so that he has to skip the steps in his own life and mature faster because you need a man in the house. Where they daddies at? Where?
Really emotional right now, and so am I, because
I did change, and I'm still that kid. I'm still that kid.
I haven't seen him in 10 years.
I'm still that kid. I'm tired. I'm depressed. I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm hurt. I've been through stuff in my life.
Because
that's personal. No, it don't even matter about none of that.
It does matter.
No, listen, it does. But I'm tired. Like I said, I'm depressed. I have personal things going on. Sometimes
this child is depressed, stressed out. He got single parent stress on his shoulders because he was forced to be a parent so that she can go ahead and do what she got to do. He's going through emotions that he's too young to even have to go through because it's not his problems. A lot of women do this. They can't figure out how to operate with men in their own lives, so they create these son husbands that they then take all their aggression out towards and say, well, how come you ain't paid about light bill? How come you didn't do this on time? How come you didn't do that? How come your sister's teeth wasn't brushed before she went to bed? How come? They point the blame on everybody else instead of saying, you know what, son? This is my choice. You're a child. You shouldn't have to do this. I should be doing this. This is my responsibility. Thank you for your help. If you're going through something or if you're overwhelmed, I feel you. I understand. She over here talking about, well, you depressed and you going through this because you chose to go through this stuff. Girl, what? So what did you choose to do?
Tell us what those personal things are.
That can stop people. Me being depressed.
What are those personal things you're going through? Stop yelling about them and tell us about it.
Why are you telling him to stop yelling, but you didn't tell her to stop yelling? You see the bias already coming forth? Why are you telling him to stop yelling, and he's not even yelling? He's emotional. He's not even talking loud. She over here yelling at him when she started the conversation. Why didn't you tell her to stop yelling? Because she's a woman, right? And you side with the woman, right? All hail the sisterhood, right?
Like, my personal stuff. Like, I never really had friends. And then when I got around friends, I basically always did, exactly. I always had to, like, it's like, I feel like, yeah, you gave me everything, but you kind of gave me too much. But because you gave me too much, my friends were jealous of me. I always had fake friends around me. So that's what I'm saying. It's cool that you did that. But you also got to understand what that brings, what that attracts, Mom. You got to feel me on that. That's what I'm saying.
You got some twisted logic going on.
Hold on now. I did not know there was a panel of women here that's going to sit down here and attack this man for saying the truth that they asked for. You asked his opinions. You asked what it is that he's talking about. You asked what it is that he desires. You asked what is it that he's feeling. You asked why was he going through things. And now when he's telling you, you got a band of women ready to shut him up and shut him down when he didn't even get his point across yet. We don't know the kind of neighborhood that they lived in. We don't know if that put a target on him walking down the street every day because he got on the new J's or he got on the new this or the new that because she wanted to impress social media and impress her friends that she did it all without a man and she could do that and then some, buy them Gucci belt and do all these things. You don't know what that did for him. You want to know why you don't know what that did for him or the things that he was going through because you weren't there. He came in, locked the key, made sure everybody else was taken care of. He couldn't communicate with that with you. But here, I'm really interested to see what these women are gonna say. I'm really interested.
Nah, man, like, I'm just saying, it's mental things that can mess with.
Okay,
like, it's mental things that bothers me in the physical world. You're telling us that you're depressed. I don't have motivation. How can I have motivation? Yes, how can I have my motivation when everything is handed to me?
Right. So you're telling us that you're depressed.
Yeah, I'm depressed. I'm always depressed. I'm in a dark spot. I know I'm in a dark spot, and I've been there for a long time.
But Ty, that's still no reason that if you feel that in your dark place, to take that out on your mother.
That's my best friend.
Hold on a second. Am I the only one that understands what he's saying logically? This man is saying, and you know what? I'm not even going to get to what he's saying. I'm going to get to the root of it. The root is because she has him doing so much work, she rewards him. So he doesn't have to go out and go find a job. He doesn't have to go out and do anything because she's going to constantly do that because she needs help. So instead of, paying a babysitter or paying somebody to take care of her kids, she will reward him, quote unquote, with things, buy him things, keep him up to date with the fashion, the haircut, the this, the that, so that he doesn't have to look at his situation and feel bad that he's not out there doing the real world stuff and not living his life. That he's living under her regime. It's a disguise. And the thing that bothers me is that where the men at? Because all these women on here trying to tell this man how to deal with his problems, where are the men? He needs to hear a man. You know who understands the struggle of a man? A man. You know who could speak to him and mentor him? A man. He's already been spoken to, bamboozled, drug around from here to there, controlled by a woman. He doesn't need 5 other or 6 other women telling him anything else from the woman's perspective. Because he's got enough of that already. Where's his father, uncle, cousin, somebody?
Except, do you friend. I can't even talk to my mom.
Okay, hold up. So has he had a problem with alcohol?
He has a problem with alcohol. He's an alcoholic. Ty, when did you start drinking? How old were you?
Probably 13.
13, okay.
Probably
That's
13.
Very early.
She be drinking with me. She put me on.
I put you on at 13?
She put me on. Yeah.
You're a liar.
Vinia, how much is it?
I believe him. I believe him. 100% I believe him. And not just because he's a man. I believe him because that's the levels that a lot of these parents will go to. They'll go to the level of trying to be your friend, trying to let you do things prematurely. Again, so you don't focus on the fact that they're using you for free help. They're using you to say that they got to work like this when they go out to go have drinks with their homegirls and you at home with their kids. So they will allow you to have certain quote unquote privileges so that you don't feel bad for your situation. So I believe him. I believe him. But why are we switching the conversation? He said he's depressed. Depressed people do a lot of stuff. Some people drink, some people smoke, some people this, some people... So why are we shocked about this? He don't have no job. Where's he getting that alcohol from? How come we don't ask this question? Let's see if they ask this question. I doubt it, but let's see.
He drinks 5 to 6 bottles, and the bottles is like this, like the 40 ounces.
Oh, he's chugging some 40 ounces?
Yeah, we
did
that years ago. I was like 17, 19.
That's a lie. 5 and 6. I promise you, Vivica. 5 to 6.
I would throw up now.
Day.
I would throw up. If I tried that now, I would throw up now.
If I
tried that now,
that's a long list. That's binge drinking.
Let me tell you something. Y'all bill that y'all have, he's on.
But why are you guys still focused? This man just said that was not recent. He just said that was years ago. He just said that's not the same thing. He admitted to drinking, so why is he going to lie now on what it is and how much? She's exaggerating the story because she wants women on her side. And they're eating it up. Why are you guys not asking where he getting the money to buy it from if he don't have no job? Where's he getting the money from? Either it's already in the house because she bought it, or she's giving him the money to do it. So what are we talking about? Let's get to the root of the problem where he said he's depressed. Why are we now skipping over that and then pointing the finger back at him?
A day and a half.
Right. So tell us, you stayed at a hotel that the show put you up in, and you ran up almost a $200 bar bill.
Here, let's talk about it. One bottle of whiskey, $60. One bottle of premium tequila, $71.18. One bottle of regular tequila, $17.52. We got some beer, a couple soft drinks, and an orange juice.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You did this yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you think that's okay?
I didn't. I wasn't thinking.
This is why women, okay, all the questions that they're asking, the narrative that they're painting, the blame game that they're pointing, this is why men need to be on these platforms, especially when they're talking to men. When a woman has a problem with a man, she should not go to other women to have that conversation about her son. She should go to men. Men who've been through it, men who've been through drama, men who've been low, men who've been made money. That's who she needs to talk to. Not women, because all women know how to do is critique. All they're doing is critiquing and deflecting, and because we women empowerment and we got our PhD, we better than everybody, and we know everything and we know it all, and we this and we that. So let's just focus on this, because why would you think that's okay? What are you talking about? Why would you think that was okay to ask? Why would you think that was a logical question? How you gonna ask somebody who's struggling with alcohol if why they would think it was okay to drink alcohol? Men are solution based. You know what men would say? Men would say, "Hey man, I see you did this yesterday. You want to talk about what it is that you're going through or the emotions that you felt when you did that?" Instead of putting him into that little, listen, this is so hurtful. This is so hurtful, y'all. Because I care for real. This is really hurtful. Instead of forcing him into that little boy role that his mom has constantly forced him in, where he has to feel like because his back is against the wall, he has to hurry up and apologize and this and that because he's scared of the lashing. It wasn't okay. You're right. You're right. Instead of okay, so what made you feel like you needed to do that? What is it that's going through your mind currently? Men are solution-based. Men will say, okay, I think we need to send you to somebody that can give you a little bit of help. I think we need to send you to somebody that can help you with this alcohol thing. Maybe a rehab, maybe a this, maybe a that. Maybe you just need to talk to a counselor. Maybe you just need to talk to somebody who will actually listen to you and not blame you and not point the finger at you and not invalidate your feelings.
You just did it.
I wasn't thinking.
But did you
I saw it. No, I had friends with me.
On our tab, Vivica, I want to say, I don't feel anything. This is all something that, as an alcoholic, I'm very familiar with. It's the woe is me story. The I'm so sorry. Well, feel sorry for me because I was deprived of this, that, and the other thing, and I was raised really well, just like this kid was. This is all, I don't feel any emotion toward him right now.
Why?
Because it's all a game. It's all his
For him
MO.
to get his way?
His MO. His manipulation of his, I would cry. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm never going to drink again. I'm never going to drive drunk.
You're a woman. Nobody asked you about your story. You're a woman. And a very different woman. You just said you grew up privileged. You just said a whole bunch of things that canceled you out from the entire conversation. Nobody asked you about you. We talking to this man about himself. He had friends there. He's young. Guess what? His mother took him from child and forced him into the adult space. And so guess what? He gonna act like a child. He gonna feel like it's a free for all. Ooh, I can have my friends over. Ooh, we gonna do this. Ooh, we gonna do. And the first thing, on our tab, girl, you're not paying for that. The show paying for that. You're not paying for that. You acting like it's coming out of your pocket. If you don't want to help people, if you don't want to deal with people who are struggling with things, then don't do it. Don't have a show about it. Don't get ratings for it. Let's be real. And then when the whole situation happened with Twitch, I did a video on it, I spoke on it, and women are the same ones. Oh my gosh, he seems so happy. I just don't understand. I don't understand how men could go through this. I just don't get it. And here's a man literally speaking and voicing his opinion, and the only thing he's met with is invalidation. Invalidation. Nope, you're wrong. Nope, not true. Nope, you a liar. Nope, you a this. Every name they could call him. To cow him down and make him like he's young. Instead of being real and having a straight up conversation. Oh, it's a sob story. It felt really real to me. I completely understood where he's coming from. That's a burden. A lot of women talk about they can't even take care of their own kids. Imagine giving that job and responsibility to your son who didn't sign up for that. When men speak, we need to listen. A lot of women need to learn how to put the shut to the up. You don't have all the answers. Be quiet. Listen to him. Because then when something happens, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, I don't know how. I just don't understand. If only you knew how you contribute on a day-to-day basis. If only you knew. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.